Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands. Discard. No. Say that.
Yo, please stop killing black people in your music. Oh, I like your shirt.
That's what's up, man. What's going on with you?
I'm about to heat up some food, man. You know I made hibachi yesterday, man.
Why it sound like you got a Why it sound like you got on church socks? I mean church shoes.
Man, I got on some flip flops. I'm in the house. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Hold on. What was I about to say? I was about to say something else.
Need to put the thing on here.
I'm over here jamming out to this new Lil Wayne.
Bro, don't do that. I think you trying to start something, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
I clearly got the text message that I sent you, bro.
No, I think you're just saying it because that's what everybody else is saying.
Okay, I sent it to you before you heard anything from anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just the ongoing thing, man. Hey, man, it's been a lot that didn't happen since the last time we done hopped online, man. We got to go back to some stuff, man.
What we going back to?
I think that we left off talking about my man who we already did that. Let's see. Diddy. You got anything on Diddy? You got anything?
Hey man, I had got that griddle. So I had it was my first time doing it, but it came out pretty good. And so you trying to go to Lee Arundel for what?
Hold on. What is this? Tweaking.
Say what?
No, I was just trying to see what this was.
Hey man, you know I think I'm gonna do me a food truck, do a hibachi food truck. You know what name I came up with?
What?
Holla at Hibachi.
Holla holla.
Holla at Hibachi.
Holla holla. Holla 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 holla. Holla holla.
I can pull up in the city out of the club, sell the plates.
Hey, Ray J online saying he slept with Sexy Red.
Why would he be lying about that? Why is that even a flex?
I don't know.
I think the flex would be the lie and say you didn't fuck with Sexy Red.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's something to brag about. She looked like she got the clout. You ever look at somebody they look like they got an STD?
That's wild. I said that's wild.
She looked like her panties are crusty in the middle. You know how they had them crusty panties with a little pad part be down there?
Yeah.
That's what she looked like.
Okay.
She looked like her condoms come with chlamydia. The condoms they give her have chlamydia in them. That's how Sexy Red look. And I seen her mom, and her mom actually looked pretty nice, bro.
Hey, how you feel about these people protesting in LA, man? They got fires going on, bro.
Yeah, I seen that, man. You know,
efforts to control protests over immigration enforcement are underway.
But, you know, what's coming from the protest?
I don't know. I don't know if anything will come from it. Whatever comes from protests.
You could be at work. You know, I don't really. I have a disdain for protesters. You know.
Oh God damn.
Y'all protesting. Damn. In the way, I'm trying to go to work, man. Y'all in the damn road. Like, what is this about? I told you protesting allows people to do stuff without actually having to do anything at all, bro. Oh, you muted. I can't hear you.
My bad.
What'd you say?
My bad.
That's my take on protesting. You heard what I said?
Yeah. Say it again.
I feel like protesting allows people to do something without actually doing anything at all, bro. you get to say, you know what, I'm part of the revolution, man. I was there.
Yeah.
I had my sign. You know, we gave it to the man. We was yelling it. Like, all right.
But you really not doing nothing. They down here looting and everything.
Yeah, that's why they allow you to protest. They don't mind. They're like, there's nothing wrong with peaceful protest. We're gonna sit inside our AC and look at y'all out the window, standing in the rain, in the sun.
They blocking traffic. Ooh.
Ooh, you block traffic. And then you know, like I think protesting was invented by Negroes. You know, because Negroes always want to feel like they doing something. Without, I want Master to see me, but I don't want him to fuck me up though. I just want to, tiptoe around.
So what shit they be doing, bro?
Man, can I speak like that on your platform? You know you be shutting me down when I start talking crazy.
Yeah, speak on it.
They should be doing.
They're protesting in reference to because these people start rolling up at the Home Depots. You know where
the Hispanics.
You know, anybody that's looking for employment is hanging out at
typically Hispanics.
Yeah, sometimes.
Huh?
Yeah, sometimes the Hispanics, and they just start gathering them up. It almost sounds like a skit, like a Key and Peele's skit.
You don't want Hispanic people here, but then you don't want to do the work that the Hispanic people are willing to do.
All right, so this is what I had put together because I was like, I say, they're closing down all the Job Corps, right?
They closing what?
All the Job Corps.
Oh, yeah. Because Birdie lost his his crew. He had people that were working for him for his nonprofit, and they all got pulled back. The government pulled it back.
There go your workers.
Yeah.
All Job Corps are shut down throughout the United States. The one they was rebuilding here in Atlanta, they just stopped. It's just an abandoned building.
Mm-hmm.
So then in my mind, I thought the two coincided.
I thought they were doing one right there on Moreland United, bro. Wasn't that a Job Corps?
It's a Job Corps by the West End.
They got
the West side. Huh?
I think they got one right there by the Beltline, bro, in between on United, in between Moreland and Boulevard.
Yeah, I don't know, but wherever they at, they ain't no good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not gonna be no funding or anything for any of those.
So what's the solution?
In my personal opinion, bro, I don't know what the solution is. I wish I had one, but I don't know because it seems like, can you really beat the government at anything?
Yes.
I don't know if you can, bro.
You got to understand that the government is made up of the people. So once the mindset of the people change, then the government changes, bro.
I think the group think is too strong. I think that those people who work for the government are impenetrable. I don't know. I know I'm saying that wrong.
They're not impenetrable. The government is made up of the people. When the people's mindset changes, the government changes, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's like you ask me, can it be done? And I'm like, yes, it can be done. Think about the military. The government power comes from the military, right?
Right.
So if the people in the military are rebelling, then how do you enforce a law? That you literally have to have people there to enforce it. So if the people don't believe in the law that you're talking about, then the government it changes up. Like the reason why the United States is so powerful around the world is because of our military. That's why the United States spends so much money on the military. I think we talked about this already before. The United States spend like 3 times the amount.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else in the world. Yeah. So if it ain't nobody there to push the button or to hold the M16 or drive the tank, then you have no power. So, but what I'm saying is like the government changes the people create the laws or whatever now. And when the people get tired of it, then you'll change it.
Okay, so it's possible, it's just highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible, yeah. But most people are complacent. You'll find that most people are fine with what they got, bro.
So this won't change. You're not gonna stop this from taking place. So what's the aftermath of this? Sounds like a lot of job openings.
I think our government is gonna change, bro. After it'll probably change with somebody else coming in and making the change, but I don't see too much changing right now with our citizens or whatnot.
What effect or how do you feel about Elon Musk departing from? Bro, what's that noise, bro?
Hold on, that's the wife. Hey, hello. Go where? Oh, you're talking about the DC. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Bro.
Yeah.
So you know we gotta go to Belize, right?
You get to go to Belize.
Yeah, next week. And our passports are in fucking DC, bro.
Why y'all passports in DC?
So we're going to Ghana next month, right? And you have to get a visa. We had to get a visa for Ghana. So we had to send our passport to the embassy up there. And like mine, it's saying that mine is gonna be shipped tomorrow. But Nels, although they were shipped at the same time, they weren't shipped together. And her shit might be late. So she's gonna have to go up to DC Wednesday to try to just pick them up personally. Cause it's just gonna be cheaper to just fly out there to go try to get it.
Hey, don't you got a birthday coming up, bro?
That's what my birthday is on Juneteenth, bro. We're gonna be in Belize.
I knew it had a 9 in it.
Yeah. June 19th, bro.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you, King.
Hey man, don't call me King, bro.
Appreciate that, King.
Nah, don't do that.
We kings and queens and gods and whatever not. Yo, God. Yo, son. I call you son because you shine like the sun, yo.
Hey, what effect do you think that Elon Musk departed from the president and the big, what is he called? The big old
the
who?
Come on, the Doge. You still over the Doge committee?
No, he's not over nothing. I don't know enough about government to be talking about that. Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I want to go through this. I want to go through this paperwork. I don't know if I want to do it on this page though.
Go through what paperwork, bro?
It is called. The paperwork is a lawsuit that is against the Georgia Department of Corrections.
All right.
That lawsuit.
Jail shit, bro. What going on with the jail? With the Department of Corrections? You trying to get in on the lawsuit?
No, I'm not. I don't want to get in on the lawsuit.
I'm trying to eat, but I need to put this thing somewhere. You know what? I can do that.
You know what? They sent that to my prison page though. So do I need to?
What do your prison page? That ain't gonna work. That kind of work. That shit too hot, bro. You know I can sit in the chair. I put in this damn chair. That might work. Boom.
Was that my prison page? That's sweet. That's best day of my life page.
I think they're gonna work. You can kind of see. I get it.
All right. This is a letter or email I received. It says, "My name is Jay, and I've been checking your channel out. I like the message you be putting out there for the youth. I'm from Georgia, And I know a lot of people in prison today as well as the past. Here are some government names of people I know or know of that served time at Alto back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Terrence Whipple, aka TJ, Lawrence County. James Rozier, Lawrence County. Jacobian Irby, Fulton County. Ishmael Peterson, Chapman County. Christopher Carswell, Lawrence County. Jeray Williams and Alfred Williams, they are twins, Houston County. Bro, do you remember being locked up with some twins?
I remember those twin bro dude that was an Alto that was short, dark skinned dude. And they used to hang with remember Perm, dude named Perm, he drive a truck now. He nerd homeboy.
Hold on, his name is do they call him Wise?
Who, Perm?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you remember somebody named Wise?
That name do sound familiar.
I spoke to a Wise. He was at Alto with us. He was trying to help out with cutting the grass, man. He hadn't showed up with his crew and everything. But he mentioned Nerd though. He know Nerd.
Mm-hmm.
The United States District Court, Northern District of Georgia, Atlanta Division, Philip David Reese versus James Donald, which was the commissioner of the Georgia Department of Corrections, and Tony
James
Turpin.
Donald was a black dude, the black commissioner.
Yeah. Tony Turpin, warden, Lee Arrowdale State Prison.
Turpin used to be the warden up there. You remember him?
Yeah, Tony Turpin. Tony Turpin had he ran a tight ship, and I guess Commissioner James Donald. I wonder what James.
I hated all them bitches.
Why, bro? Because you broke the law.
Right.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that mindset.
What don't you understand? Why would a criminal like someone that who likes their ops, bro?
Okay, so are you a criminal?
I said I hated all of them bitches, past and the present too, though.
Oh, okay. So what I'm asking you, are you a criminal?
It depends on what's going on. I'm not above breaking the law, bro.
All right.
If I don't respect the law, I don't mind breaking it.
All right. That sounds like
slavery was legal at some point, right?
Bro, I don't know how you interjecting slavery off into this conversation.
What I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you an example, bro. I'm telling you.
All right, go ahead.
I'm a criminal. A criminal is someone that commits a crime. That's someone that will break a law, purposely break a law, will be a criminal. There are some laws that I would purposely break. If it don't make sense to me, bro, I'm not following it. That's what I'm telling you. You ask me, am I a criminal today, right now? No. But shit, depending on what happened in the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
You could be one.
Huh?
You could be one.
At any moment, bro.
Okay, so now my question is, why would you hate the Commissioner James Donald and the ex-warden Tony Turpin?
I got my hand up.
Go ahead.
All on me.
Huh?
It's absolutely foolish for me to ever love my oppressor. That James Donald, Tony Turpin, punk ass.
Was your oppressor?
They was oppressor. They kept me away from my family, kept me away from my friends, kept me out of high school. You gotta realize when Turpin.
Man, you sound like a fucking idiot, bro. Listen to me.
You know what I'm saying? I was in high school.
No. Listen to
Think
what I'm saying.
about that, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't even go to prom, bro. I didn't even make it to prom because I was down there with Tony Turpin in Lee Arrowdale State Prison, making sure my booty hole was intact.
All right. Okay, so let me ask you this. Did they come snatch you up out your 11th grade science class, or was you out doing unlawful things? Did they come? Oh, did they come to the church and just, hey, come on with us? Or was you out in the streets with the nonsense?
I actually went to court and got sentenced. So
all right, but what'd you get sentenced for? For going to church?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I was trying to help feed my family.
That's what's up.
And buy a new car. I wanted to buy Chevy.
I can't hold nothing against somebody that's doing their job, bro.
Well,
Only thing I can do is stay up out their way.
I'm calling bullshit on that because you say you can't hold that to get somebody doing their job.
Right.
Because a drug dealer is doing a job. And
it's an illegal job.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying now.
Yeah, but what you saying, it got holes in it. That ain't no fucking drug dealer is not a job, bro. What are you talking about?
So it's subjective to you.
No, it's not subjective. What you said is fucking retarded, bro. What you're saying is a drug dealer is a job. Like it's a 1099 to come along with it.
So
that's like saying a child molester is a job. Child molestation is a job then, according to what you're saying.
So you mean a legal job then? Because you just said
what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Bro, a robber has a profession. That's
not you calling it a job. That's not a job, bro.
I don't even know why I be talking to you, bro.
Not about this topic, because you sound dumb as hell. You talking about a drug dealer got a job.
Clarification from you said what a job. You didn't say a legal job, a 1099 job.
I didn't think that I had to say stuff like that.
You should. Say what you mean.
That don't really make sense. But
say what you mean.
Yeah, I forgot what the original topic. Oh, the original topic is you hating people because they just doing their job.
Hate is the absence of love, bro. I have no love for any of my oppressors. At no point. Past, present, future, there's not going to be any love. If I'm going to decide to be a criminal, why would I be loving police? And their job is the damn...
Yeah, but are you still a criminal?
I said today, right? Monday, June the 9th, I'm not.
So if I call them like, hey, bro, they want me to be the commissioner over the prisons, would I be your oppressor? Would you hate me?
I'm not in the prison right now. But what I will say, that damn, if we're going to be taking on these roles, bro, if you're not going to be the spook that sat by the door, you're part of them, bro. If you're not in there to infiltrate that shit and help your people out, liberate your people and bring it out, you just one of them. So I'm going to say, yeah, fuck him. He's goddamn police. You my brother and I love you to death. But then if you become the police, and if you're not there being the police with a plan for us, like, bro, you're either it is or it ain't. It's on or it's off. It's like computers. You got zeros and ones. Binary. This is binary coding. It's on or off. It ain't no in between, bro. Either. So when you go, that's why the government punishes people for espionage. Cause like, bro, the easiest way to beat somebody is from the inside. So if you're not inside and you're an enemy of the state, then you're a part of the state, bro. And if you're a part of the state and I'm on this side, then it's fuck you.
Why can't I just have a good job?
Why can't you get another job where you ain't damn the ops?
Because it's paying good money. And I'm not an op. I'm just doing
there you go with the good money then. So how about I do gay porn then? Can I do gay porn? They paying me $5 million?
Hey man, that's up to you, man.
Right?
It sounds painful, but that's up to you.
But what I'm saying is like, so I hear people say, well, it's a job, I'm getting money. There's always other ways to make money, bro. I don't have to be a police officer to make no fucking money. They don't even make a lot of money anyway. They probably make whatever the hell they make, it's another job I can go do. So when I hear people say that shit don't goddamn mean nothing, bro. Because if that's the case, you'll take money to do whatever. Like I said, you can start doing gay porn then. Like, well, Dana taking 12 inches up his butt. Like, well, he get $5 million a scene. Like, bro, I just don't want it. I'd rather be broke. I don't want to be an oppressor for no amount of money, bro. I don't want it.
Okay.
I don't want it. What's your next question?
All right. Ain't no more questions on that because I don't know if we agree on that. You don't have no brothers that's the police?
My baby, she done joined the military, which I absolutely hated. And still
the police though.
Feel about it. Is there a difference between the military and the police at this point, bro? You see them protesters that going on in LA? You don't see them folks. Them folks are not, them don't look like police out there, bro. I see ATF badges, DEA badges, they in full-fledged military gear. That do not look like the police out there, bro. So is there a difference between our military in our police department.
I don't
The
know.
police department got military vehicles ramming in 4 doors and everything now. The line is real blurry right now. What's the difference?
I don't know, man. According to you, nothing.
No, I'm asking you because I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. My whole thing is this right here. If a man is doing the job to put food on this table, bro, I can't knock that. If that's illegal.
You say that. You saying that, but when I call you on it, you change the goalpost.
What you mean?
If a man is doing the job to put food on the table, right? You can't knock it, right?
Right.
But you mean that if a man is doing a legal job, you can't knock it.
Yeah, let's just assume everything I'm talking about is legal. How about that?
No, I can't. But
you got to. You got to. In the what's that commissioner from the night in Flint, Michigan? You got to.
Nah, but what I'm saying though,
got to, bro.
Your mind keeps being so dead set on this damn legal thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you're never there's only so far you're gonna be able to get operating within. You know what legal means? I'm gonna tell you
within the law.
I'm gonna tell you what within the law means. Within the law means that people that are in power, after they've done their bullshit, they set up parameters and say, hey, look, we're going to be civilized now. We're not going to cheat. We're not going to damn steal. We're not going to kill. And they say all of this after they're all the way up. And they ain't got to do none of this shit no more. But in reality, in order for them to get where they're at, in the position where they making laws and everything, they had to do some bullshit, bro. And if we the people, colored people, brown people, black, whatever the hell the people are, if we the people, when you get ready to change stuff, for real to change stuff, it ain't gonna come from damn operate within the damn laws. It's not. It's not gonna come like that. It's never gonna happen. Nobody ever gives away power, bro. Nobody gives away power. Power has to be taken. That don't even make sense.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that when y'all start having these talks about making changes and shit, if y'all ain't talking about bloodshed or doing fuckery, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Right, man, let you have fun. Let's eat some pork and watch some white women, man. American white women. I think you be asking me to come on here because you know what I'm gonna fucking say to you.
No, cause sometimes I be trying to get through a conversation with your ass, but you know, you be going to the extreme when it comes to certain shit.
Hey man, I'm the same way all the time though. What's the question you have? I'm gonna give you a.
It wasn't really a question. I was just going through and I was telling you who the commissioner was and who the warden was, and you
said fuck them, and then you took off.
No, I ain't really take off. I just I know good police officers.
You thought that Tony Turpin was a good?
Now listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I'm gonna answer your question, but I ran into 2 good police officers yesterday in Avondale Estates.
Kudos.
Because I was a black person delivering moonwalks in a whitely populated region, somebody called the police. The police that they called was 2 black guys. When they came, they were just like, I can't see why they called the police.
What you mean you can't see? You niggas know why they called the police on you.
So then I was just like, I can think about 1 or 2 reasons. And then he kind of looked at me and gave me the nod. He didn't, verbally agree, but he was just like, he was like, man, go on about your day like that. So you have a situation where they could have made my day a bad day. They didn't. They just did their job, bro. These are good people to me.
Well, shout out to the 2 good police that you met yesterday. And what I would like to see is for them good police, these sprinkles of good police that's around, start policing the bad police that they damn work with, that they in the locker room with, that they in their meetings with, that they pull on the side of the road and have coffee.
You know what? That's equivalent to?
What?
That's equivalent to you being an inmate and you policing the bad inmates because you're a good inmate, or vice versa.
But it get to a certain point where you can do that. What do you mean?
Can you?
Bro, you know, at a certain point, there's somewhat a thing of control that you can get around there when you get in power anyway. But what I'm saying is, like, you saying that the police and the other police is the same as like a prisoner, police and bad prisoners is, yeah, they both can be done, bro. What I'm saying, like, if you gonna be on the police department, bro, if you're take me. If you see me in a police uniform, what's the first thing that you thinking about your brother?
You on some
They gotta
bullshit.
turn to a police ass nigga?
Nope. It's some bullshit about to go down.
So
it's bullshit, boy. It's about to be some bullshit.
You see me in the uniform.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't have no doubt.
Boy, hide your kids, hide your wife. It's some bullshit going down. Listen. Shit about to go live, nigga. Turn on the news, nigga.
There's nobody that knows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit about to get ignorant around this bitch.
If you see me in the police uniform, you know.
Hold on. This is my child. Hold on, bro.
You understand why I'm there.
Booga Booga.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes, you okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Online. You want to say hey to the people? You want to say hey to the chat, as the young people say?
No.
Okay. Do you?
I
need to put my phone on mute. Hold on.
Hey, his chat. My brother be tripping sometimes. Y'all got to work with him. But God put me here to keep him humble and to remind him that he has an obligation to us and his people. He got these shirts on. Please stop killing black people in your music. We got to stop killing black people online by telling them to do all this foolishness and keep complying and all that. At some point, you just got to stop complying and say, fuck it. I'm going to do what I need to do to get where I need to go. Because the people that you up against, that's their mentality. And if you ain't going to be able to match their energy and surpass it, you never going to beat them. You ain't never going to beat them at all.
All right, sorry about that.
I was talking to you people while you were gone.
Yeah, what you say to them?
They were talking to me. They were telling me you're a dumbass nigga.
Oh, okay.
Ninja, not
right, because that's how they work.
Huh?
Because that's how they work.
Yeah, man. Are they putting anything? Had any of your people said anything? Because I don't see nothing popping up on the screen.
I don't know if I did. Did I not do that the right way?
Huh? Say what, bro?
I don't know if I did something wrong. Said hi. I got 2 people said hi.
Oh, I don't even see none of that.
Yeah, I did something wrong. I don't know what it is, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, so hold on.
I'm still hungry, man.
All right, so the lawsuit says plaintiffs of the class of all present and future inmates confirmed at Lee Arrendale State Prison hereby submit the memorandum in support of their motion for an order to show cause why defendants should not be held in contempt for violations this court's February. That is 1991.
Mm-hmm.
Consent order and the 8th Amendment to the United States. Okay.
I read the thing that you sent me. I read the whole thing, bro.
So this was back in 91. All right, so
no, because they spoke about prison stuff in that suit, bro. Like Vote Right with 91.
Right.
They gave the examples and everything in there.
All right, so let me see.
But I think that lawsuit was before we left there too, though, because they said prison and future. But you know that because I don't think they was thinking that the prison was gonna be turned into a women's prison, but it's still the area there, whether men there or women.
Right.
But I think that suit was brought about shortly after he died.
All right. It says the Arrendale State Prison in Alto, Georgia, has long had a reputation as a troubled and violent institution. Violence and lack of adequate protection for inmates were central issues in this case, then captioned Reese versus Whitworth, when it was filed more than 22 years ago. This court resolved the Reese case with the entry of a consent order in 1991. The consent order contained numerous provisions that were designed to reduce the incidents of inmate on inmate violence at Lee Arundel, protect inmates from one another, and protect the rights of inmates under the English Amendment to be free from cruel and unusual punishment. Plaintiffs filed the contempt motion because, as a direct and proximate result of defense. Bro, I need my reading glasses. What my reading glasses at?
Yeah, you old, bro.
You don't have reading glasses?
So this the best day of your life channel. Why do you keep going back to jail, bro? So much other stuff to talk about. You keep going back to jail.
All right, so then we'll talk about this on the other page then. My bad.
You making me think that you like you missing or something, man.
No, I don't miss it.
I read that thing, bro. Do you know how long we will be on here going over that shit? Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to go over the whole thing.
Huh?
I wasn't gonna go over the whole thing.
What is it you want to share? Hello? 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 Bro, I'm so tired of these damn telemarketers.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Bro, then they don't even say nothing. What you looking for?
No, I was looking at I just signed up for Twitch.
You about to get a Twitch account.
Yeah, I don't know.
Twitch with the YOLO box. I want to get that new one, bro, because the new one you can record in 4K, and well, you can broadcast in 4K. It got a faster processor. You know how that fan be coming on mine to be whirring and shit.
Oh yeah.
The other one's supposed to be better, but it costs about I think it's about $1,500, $1,800 or something like that. So I'm about to sell my other one, my old one, and try to put it towards getting a new one or whatnot.
Crash Course for Dummies. That's for me.
Hey, what happened?
Hey, when last time you rode your bike?
I was just finna tell you, I exercised Saturday, bro. My first
That's
time.
what's up.
And I had to take my heart monitor off last night, bro.
Why? Got hot.
It's irritating my skin, and the patch on there, and like it was just bothering me so bad. I woke up and I just pulled that shit off. It feel like it done burned or something. But I'll put it back on today. They want me to wear it for 2 weeks so they can monitor me and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
All right, man. So what's at the top of our topic book? Let me see. You got the last YSL defendant. Oh, you seen Lil Baby brought out
Lucci.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
I don't feel no kind of way. I saw it on the thing though. I think right now is we seeing damage control. Like these guys are doing everything they can to avoid recalls. Like, hey, you know, I'm not, I ain't even got no ops. It's all unity. Like I think that Funny them put the fear of God in the Atlanta niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes sense though, but it's sad that we got to get the police to make us make truces, you know, because most of the stuff that these guys be beefing about be foolishness anyway, man.
So would you say that the police is doing a good job?
No.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say the police are doing a good job because they're doing what they're set out to do. And what I mean, they're not set out to protect us and help take care of us. So they're doing an awesome job of that, you know. But we may look at it and see it as a failure or whatnot, but they're not here to serve and protect us. They're not. It sounds good, but it ain't the truth.
Hey, have you seen this video with the Punisher?
The dude, the Puff Daddy dude that said that Puff Daddy a cuckold. The Punisher dude, that's the dude that Cassie will pay.
What's a Coco?
Cuckold is like what a dude like watch his wife get punished, watch her get fucked, and he just sitting there and he can't do nothing. Then he jack up. Cause Cassie said that the dude, she would take dude nut and rub it on Puff Daddy nipples and stuff like that. And
You believe that?
I believe it. Hell yeah, they do that. They yes. Man, there's so much crazy stuff be going on in people's bedrooms and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't think I think that Puff Daddy is guilty of at least one count of domestic violence that we saw on the video. But the rest of that stuff, bro, all that racketeering and all this other, bro, I think it's extra, man. I think that
But if you got
trial for it, he's not guilty of. But I think what he is guilty of is whatever the domestic battery, which the statute of limitations over it anyway. Look like 2016. But he's definitely guilty of that. But I think that the other shit that he on trial for or whatever not is over exaggerated, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that and it's scary. You know, men should be scared of this stuff, bro. Cause you taking somebody like Cassie, and Cassie, from what I see, was clearly a willing participant in this shit, bro. And now that he down, the left her alone, he dealing with Miami, he got Young Miami doing everything Cassie wanted or whatever not, and she done just went and flipped the script on him, bro. You got these guys saying like, yeah, Cassie paid me for this, and she liked it. The Punisher dude saying she enjoyed it, and she was texting these people, and she text Puffy saying, I'm ready for a freak off, I do whatever. And now we have women saying, well, she was only saying that to please him. That just means she a dumbass broad. If she was doing something that she didn't want to do, it don't mean that the dude did anything criminal now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that's very scary, bro. And then they got it with like the sex trafficking. They're trying to say that because if you're
prostitutes coming from out of town,
bro, that's sex trafficking. If you're in Atlanta right now, right? You're in Atlanta now, and one of these women that's watching this get on your inbox like, oh yeah, I want to come out to see you or whatever. You got the funds, like, well, she like, I can't get out there. I see you the money for the plane ticket. I'll put some money in your pocket. You know,
that's sex trafficking.
That's what they'll hit you with sex trafficking, bro. Shannon Sharp going through that shit now. The white girl that he was dealing with, the young white girl, she said she needed $10,000. He like, I give you money when you get over here. And he was like, she was like, nah, she like, I don't believe you. She was like, take a picture of the money. He told the nigga, take a picture of the money, bro. He sent her a picture of $10,000, bro. And then they trying to wrap his ass up with it too now. Just like, oh, that's crazy, bro. It's scary. But that what he give trying to what Dr. Umar say? Snow bunnies never.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Say what?
I said that's unfortunate, man.
We managed anger. $4.99. Who did that? Oh, somebody gave you some money.
Yeah. The love offering.
Okay, $4.99. Tell them to send me something.
I don't know if they work like that, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's like 50 Cent baby mama is in the trial.
They say she Jane Doe. DJ Academics figured that out.
Hey, bro, why we on DJ Academics, bro? What's up with your boy Nip?
With who?
Nip.
Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he died in 2019, bro. He been dead for like 6 years. What's up with it? I mean,
that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, what you mean?
Bro, they say Nipsey was a homosexual, man.
Wack 100 been saying it for several years, and people been on him about it.
He say he got the tape, man.
Mm-hmm. Some dude out of Louisiana. Now, the dude out of Louisiana was smashing his baby mama or whatnot. But I don't know what they saying with the gay thing that he did though. Cause I think that the stuff that Puff Daddy was doing was gay. You let, bro, at no point should you ever have nigga nut on you, bro.
Right.
Like, Not even your own nigga nut, bro. Like that's just
I'm
weird.
just
You rub
saying, bro.
somebody's nut,
If that's what the what do you call them? Start with an F. What do you call it?
who?
When people have a fetish. If that's what the fetish is, then you know what
Oh,
can
your
we do?
fetish is to have another man's semen rubbed on you, bro. That's gay. That ain't no fetish.
I agree, but you
That's
know
gay.
others may not agree.
Huh?
Others may not agree. Is all I'm saying.
All right. Well, look, man.
Okay, so do you think that the fact that Nipsey is being accused of having this alternative lifestyle will alter his legacy in any kind of way?
I don't think it's altering his legacy at all. Cause like, what's that? Cause you got to realize when people have fans, it don't matter you present them with like the butt naked truth. People are gonna deny it, bro. They just gonna be. They just
You
gonna.
know what? I noticed that, bro. I noticed that in a lot of situations, depending on who is doing the violating, sometimes the violation is permissible.
Yeah. But
Like
you
it
know,
don't.
people are gonna excuse stuff because people don't want to change. You know, and so that's why they say ignorance is bliss. But
Uh-huh.
I think that because some people want to remain ignorant because if you get information right,
Yeah.
they say if you know better, you do better.
Okay.
And like people don't want to do better. People don't want to don't want to know better because the expectations that I got to do better, they're gonna require me to change. So think about this right here. So most of us black people are raised up and we're Christians or whatnot. So our
Okay.
grandmamas do Christmas, Thanksgiving, we do all the Christian holidays. So it's hard for a lot of people to accept anything different because what happens is, say I reject Jesus and I say, well, Jesus, this was a lie. Now I got to tell my grandma how I'm gonna come to the table with my grandma and say, I ain't praying with y'all. You know, I ain't gonna be at the Easter party. You know, I ain't gonna be there for Christmas or whatever not. It requires change. So a lot of people are gonna reject truth no matter how much you put it in their face, bro, because they don't want to deal with what comes with the change. So me accepting that Nipsey Hussle is gay, now I gotta step back and say, damn, fuck, because I've been talking about gay people, right?
Right.
I talk shit about gay people, but everybody I know love Nipsey, man. I can't call Nipsey a F word or a P word or whatever not. So I think a lot of people just gonna reject it anyway, bro. Whether it's real or not. I ain't seen the video, so I can't confirm it, and I can't deny it either, though.
Oh, where your wedding ring at?
Right here.
Oh.
Right. I had changed it. I got a new one.
That's your brother calling right there.
The AA.
Yeah.
Hey, Smooth, you need to bring him in the chat, man, because we need to talk. Call, answer the phone, man.
Man. Dude.
See what I'm saying?
What?
Tell him to call me. Because I was trying to hit him up to see if he was going to come late day. I was trying to reach out the last time.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that offline.
I'm
not going to do that right now, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I'm going to tell you this right here. Nothing surprises me with this news now, bro. I don't dismiss none of this shit. The crazy shit, I don't dismiss it. And I don't accept it all either. Because what I have learned in these almost 42 years I've been here, is we finding out new stuff every day. Finding out stuff that we didn't believe or didn't know, and it's coming up, bro. I think no, that was you. I think I was talking to Steve, bro. All of my life through you older than me. So when you went through school, from kindergarten to 12th grade, they told you that Pluto was the 9th planet.
Okay.
We accepted it as a truth. Now they telling us that it ain't but 8 planets. They saying Pluto ain't even a planet, bro. So 20 years ago, and I told you that Pluto ain't a planet, you'd have argued me down. You're a dumbass. You're a fucking.
Yeah, I think that a lot of our life, a lot of the things that we rotate around, bro. It's just information that's given to us, bro. Like we really can't test it. It's just something that somebody get, like somebody
They are accepted truths. Those are premises. That's
right.
why I'm saying you change your premise. It's just like I said, the premise was that Pluto was a planet. It was an accepted truth. I couldn't prove it. Every book every year I was in school, they told me that. Now you go to Google They say Pluto ain't a planet. It ain't a planet no more. That's why I said I don't accept everything that I hear, but I don't rule everything out either, though, bro.
Right. I think you have to be there in order to stay sane, bro, because a lot of things are presented to us, and like you said, they're presented as truth, and so we parade around them until we know otherwise. Because at some point in time, you used to believe in Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I think if you truly are gonna be a student in life or whatever not, you always got to be willing to hear new information.
I can go for that.
Be willing to at least hear new information and be able to receive the information without bias. A lot of times our bias will keep us from accepting or truth.
Okay.
You know, like with these celebrities, a lot of people just don't want to damn. Like you look in the what's the name, like like Lil Boosie. People love Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie will say that somebody a snitch or they the police or whatever not, but then Lil Boosie, he was on camera talking about his brother. He like, I hope my brother go to jail. He stole money from me and I hope he go to jail. Like, what the fuck, Boosie?
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, man, I hope my brother, because it brought something with one of them artists, Lil Blue or some shit like that. And
he stole some money from him.
Yeah, Boosie was like, I hope he get locked up. I hope they prosecute him. He sue him and everything, but Boosie say something about T.I. or T.I. When they were like, well, T.I. had did a snitched on the dead person or something. Like, well, he did that, he a rat. Like, goddamn. Let me tell you this though. I don't know if I don't said it before though. If I die, bro, and we ain't doing a crime together, like, put all of that on me, bro.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me twice.
Huh?
You ain't got to tell me twice.
Yeah, man. Hey, walk around with that snitch jacket, bro. Like, the dead dude. Bro, these guys are too gangsters. They super gangsters. Like, well, B got on the stand, bro. Get your ass on the stand and say, yeah, man, he had a gun to me. He made me go with him. Who did it? The dead dude running.
Hey, they gave Boosie a honorary doctorate too. How you feel about that?
Maybe he deserved it. Who gave him a doctorate? What was it for?
I don't know. It's probably some HBCU. I don't want to sound racist. Let me look it up.
Are they gonna make him an honorary nuke though? They ain't done that shit. They been using the man dance for his song to do their dance forever, bro. Like, it was a big thing about him wearing the cap or jacket at the basketball game.
Hey, I thought that him receiving that honorary doctorate, bro, I thought that was I don't know. I felt like it was kind of stupid.
Why?
Here's a man who talk about like robbing, killing, and selling dope. This man was on death row because he was having people knocked off.
He was accused of it, knocked off.
Huh?
He was accused of it and he was vindicated of it too now. See,
I understand that. But the person that he hired to knock these people off, he's still locked up for knocking these people off.
Yeah. But he said that Boosie didn't do it.
All right.
See how we select, we gonna believe. We believe what we want to believe.
Man got tattooed on his chest.
Who next, Boosie? Something like that.
Yo, Boosie, who next?
Yeah. But that same man also said that he was lying and what he said about Boosie wasn't the truth.
All right.
Which one of these do you accept?
Okay, so what I'm saying is right now, his latest music, he talking about the same stuff he was talking about prior to his incarceration. So what I'm saying is,
probably gonna play another criminal at some point before he died.
You said what?
Al Pacino.
Yeah.
He'll probably play a criminal at some other point between now and he died. He gonna put out a work of art, a movie, and he's gonna pretend to be a gangster or whatever not. And are we gonna say that is that Al Pacino or that the character that he's playing?
We'll say it's a character that he's playing.
But why Boosie's music? Why we can't take these artists' music and say that
because Boosie got on a leg monitor. He is a convicted felon. He been locked up for having arms. He been locked up for having drugs. He's been locked up for murder. So he's got that in his favor, if that makes sense. I don't know if Al Pacino then went through.
So what does that have to do with the lyrics in his work of art?
He's still talking about the same shit.
But that's his niche. That's what he.
Okay, so my point is, why does he have an honorary doctorate?
Why can't he? I mean, so let me ask you this. This is a question I have for you. I'm gonna answer that question.
All right.
I think that he should be able to get an honorary doctorate for the same reason that anyone else that gets them that ain't completed the college or whatever not. The college picks this person and say, we think that you deserve this accolade or whatnot. Because if we go back and look at some of the other people that done got honorary doctorates or whatever not,
it's wild.
Why did they get theirs?
It's what all I can say is Diddy had the key to the city.
They took it. They took it back.
R. Kelly had the key to the city.
Took it back.
Lil Durk had the key to the city.
They took it back.
So what I'm saying is that, like, you know, if I'm a leader and I'm leading the people, or I'm in charge of a community, I'm gonna be cautious as to, you know, what I try to expose our youngest to, bro. I don't want you to walk around thinking that Boosie's a hero. I listen to Lil Boosie music. I like him as an entertainer.
So is Boosie's music? Because I hear people say this about artists, right? And we have like Disney films that are films that we have for our children, and then we got Debbie Does Dallas or Booty Talk 73 or whatever.
Okay.
So children, it's a parent's responsibility to make sure that your children ain't watching your Booty Talk DVDs and you putting on fucking Aladdin. So the music that Boosie makes, right?
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Sexy Red. Although if I don't like Sexy Red music, right? It's my responsibility as a parent to make sure that Alea, my 8-year-old daughter, ain't listening to Sexy Red. It don't mean that her music out there is inappropriate. It's inappropriate for her. But if I'm over having a pool party and there's some big booty freaks out here want to twerk or whatever, not we need to get it sexy, get it. I'm gonna start moving when it come up too, when the beat drop. Cause you know they're gonna turn up. But
yeah, I understand that. What I'm saying is, I guess the obligation that I'm putting on people is wrongful, because I would think that if you know that it's people out here that's listening to your music and they losing their life because they listening to it, that you will alter your music. I just assume that that's a thing when it's not a thing.
I don't know, bro. Because the free speech thing, man, is
the shit is stupid.
Huh?
It's stupid.
You think free speech is stupid?
When it comes to certain situations, there should be no freedom of speech. And when it comes to certain situations, there actually isn't free. Because say what you want to about a Jewish person and see what happens.
I think I'm gonna tell you why I believe in freedom of speech, because I think that one part about being a man and being a woman is accepting responsibility for our actions, right? So every man and every woman should be able to say whatever the fuck they feel. The flip side of that is, right?
You got to be ready for the repercussions.
Exactly. You need to be ready for whatever comes with it. And so you just taking accountability and responsibility for what you say. So if you wanna go in a room full of Muslims and say F Muhammad or whatever not, you should be able to go say that. But
wait for it.
When these Muslims tear your whole fucking block off afterwards, then you say, well, you know, that probably wasn't a good idea. It probably wasn't a good idea, bro.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. If you could stop black people from being killed in music, would you?
If I could stop black people from being killed in music?
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
Because I think that black people getting killed in music is a lot safer than black people getting killed in real life.
No, what I'm saying.
Don't know me. Let me finish.
No, nigga, because you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Because what I'm saying is that sometimes people get killed in real life because people get killed on what?
So what I would rather have is that people start being able to interpret art from reality. And I would rather people not take music seriously where they're going to go harm people. But no, I don't have, like, that's about like asking me, would I rather not see no movies without no bloodshed in it or whatever. I like action movies. And it's just, for me.
Yeah, it's different. You can't compare, or maybe you can.
See, the problem is you see one of them as a work of art. You see movies as a work of art.
No, I don't.
But why don't you see music in this same?
Because when I listen to the music, we talking about a direct. It takes a minute to put a movie out, and I think I'm more closely related to the music. I say the music because I'm talking to a kid. I helped a kid with his homework the other day. Well, before graduation, and while he was doing his homework, he put his earbuds in, and I was like, "Bro, how can you concentrate listening to this drill music?" He said, "Mr. Butler, I can't concentrate without listening to it." So music is more accessible. It takes less time. You're talking about a 2 to 3 minute, maybe 4 minute sector as opposed to a hour and a half movie. But the movie has the same damage, the same message that Tyler, well, I ain't gonna say Tyler Perry, but I'll say
his moves. I would stop his moves. I would stop every one of them.
The same damage that certain movies create in our children, the music does the same thing. But I'm more related to the music because it's right there, and they're more potential rappers than they are potential actors. Like more people are dropping mixtapes than they are dropping.
So what they got to do with
movies.
whether a movie is a piece of art and music?
I don't think you can call a piece of shit a piece of art, bro. It's all in the eye of the beholder.
But for some reason, y'all want music, and it's only rappers too now, because we don't hear this about country music. We don't hear this about classical music. We don't hear this.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Oh, let me finish though.
I know that, but you about to make another point, and then I'm not gonna get to say what I need to say because you said they're not saying it's about country music or classical music. Because nobody in those genres of music are talking about killing another race or killing a population of people.
So what the problem is that it seems like the problem is that the people that are listening to this music, right, don't understand that this is just works of art and it should just be taken as that.
It's not works of art.
Okay.
I mean, depending on who's saying, I'm saying that you got young people killing each other and talking about it in their music. If that's art,
so it's a work of art as long as they're not killing each other. So what do you think about Kendrick's last album? Do you feel like it was a work of art, or you feel like it's something that shouldn't be that?
Listen, man, see, art don't mean shit to me, bro. Like I'm not.
Saying, do you feel like Kendrick Lamar's last rap album, right?
Listen,
my question.
All right, go ahead.
Do you feel like Kendrick Lamar's last rap album is something different than whatever album Boosie last put out?
No.
So, what's the problem here? What's the issue here?
What you mean?
You saying if I can stop black people from getting killed, we're going back to the original question you said.
So you saying no black people died in Kendrick Lamar music?
In the last album, I don't think he said anything about nobody dying.
Break this down. Let me break this down so you understand where I'm going with this. So anytime that I see a black man do something offensive to another black man, it weirds me out. Right. Whether he be subliminally whooping this dude in the music, or I think Booster said, I pistol whipped that nigga for 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so but Kendrick Lamar and Drake just had a international beef that lasted for months. You called another black man a child molester. You see what I'm saying? So, the only thing that weirds me out about art and who the artist is and all this old goofy shit is that at the end of the day, if a black man is torn down, fuck your art.
So okay, so does this just apply to music? Did this apply to boxing?
This is everything.
So it's everything. When you see people in the boxing ring fighting each other, do you be bothered about that?
I don't really watch sports.
I'm just saying, but you know who Mike Tyson is, right?
Yeah. Mike
Tyson told me that he gonna eat their children, he'll fuck them in their ass, and
same concept.
Okay, so I just wanted to be
sure. Same concept. I'm focused more on music because literally, you have more mixtapes than you have boxing matches, and more music studios than you have gyms. Yeah. Do you need to tend to your swimming pool, nigga?
Huh?
Do you need to tend to your swimming pool?
No, he just came through the gate. I see him in the backyard. I'll just see what the hell going on. No, I don't need to tend to. I'm listening to you. Huh? Hey, what's going on with you? I was in the kitchen. I seen you. You don't need me to do anything, do you? Huh?
That's bad for your pool.
Take it out.
You can basically drain every hole and every nick and every leak.
Oh, we just put it in there. It only been in there a couple days. I just bought it for my daughter. He talking about the canoe in the pool.
Y'all got a canoe in the pool, nigga?
I had got one for a lady. It was like $100 at Sam.
Let me see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Right there. It only been in there a couple days. He said it'll put nicks in it. Hold on. I can hear you though.
I can't see the canoe, bro. I want to see the canoe.
I just showed you the canoe, bro.
Man. Your dumb ass think because you can see it that everybody else can see it.
Bro, hold on. Look. I'm trying to flip the camera. There we go. You see it?
Oh, okay. It's the same color as the water. That's why I couldn't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I can hear you though. Hold on. Pull this thing out of here.
Yeah. Kill Antwar. Wish your bitch would. Melinda Scott.
Say what?
No, I was just reading TikTok names. Patel. Say, hey, hi, Patel. Zamil Stevens. Wish a bitch would. I'm gonna have to go to that channel. Elizabeth Road, Ford, Teresa Heffley, Zelva Nansom. Zamil, what's going on? Where you at? Zamil Stevens, #1. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Look at God. Let him use you.
What is that?
That's TikTok. This is my first time going live on TikTok. I gotta start going live on some of my other channels, bro.
Oh, you on TikTok?
Yeah, this is my first time or second time going live on TikTok.
Yeah.
On a horrible vacation. Where you at on vacation? Zamil? Your lips look soft.
Pause.
Yeah, man.
All right, now get it sexy. What about that, man?
Does it fail as soon as I'm with mom? Oh, does it? Oh, Florida. Where in Florida? Florida is pretty right now.
I'm going to Florida at the end of the month.
Everyone but you only have 1 month. What?
So what, bro?
I don't know what that means. Everyone but you only have 1 month.
I think I just broke so.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think I allowed for.
You allowed for what?
Everyone but you only have. I don't know what that shit mean, bro. What was we talking about? Yeah.
You trying to tell me that boosted music need to be banned?
Get into it, but you only
like
have 1 month to spend your. Oh, I mean, every time we get into it, but you only have 1 month to spend your life with. That's true. I get into it with my mama sometimes too. I think sometimes you just gotta add up all the good times and divide them. Did somebody say that? Who said that?
That's life, bro.
Yeah, Life Jenny said that.
Shall we add all the good times and divide it?
Well, y'all on the beach in Florida?
Who?
Zamil Stevens.
Oh, you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on both. I'm on everything. I'm finna
You got
try to figure out how to work
TikTok people?
No, bro. My other page had 10,000 subscribers, man, and then I got too viral. I got too graphic, so I got to start all the way up from scratch.
You got to stop putting all that crazy stuff on there, man. I keep telling you.
This is the thing, though, bro. Like people, we sitting on here talking right now. Man, these people want to see some. They in Kissimmee, Florida. You ever been to Kissimmee, Florida?
No, I ain't been there, but I on the road. I see the signs on the road going down.
I think I have been through Kissimmee, Florida. Is that close to what's the place that start with a P?
Start with a P.
I think it started with a P. Panama City Beach. Yeah. Billy Jack Milker. I can't see, my eyes too small. All right, so you think that you don't care about rappers killing black people in music? It don't bother you.
I think that for me, bro, what I'm saying, like I don't listen to all the crazy stuff, right? But I think that's the case with everybody. Like you can only go and listen to what you want to listen to. That's what I like about the internet now. If you don't like Sexy Red, you ain't got to hear it. I ain't never got to hear that shit, bro. I go and stream whatever it is that I want to listen to, bro.
So it sounds like you're saying that my issue shouldn't be with the rapper. My issue should be with the parents that are not
making sure that the
filtering.
children are able to interpret this stuff, to sit down and watch a bank robbery movie and understand that it's an act, that it's a work, that it's entertainment. This ain't saying, hey, you need to go rob the damn bank or whatever. Not. Hearing Boosie talk about shooting at ops or whatever he talking about, it doesn't mean that you should. You have to have discernment, man. God gives all of us discernment. And we need to turn our receptors back on, man, and start being able to discern like what's real and what's not real and what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing, bro. It's only so much we can put on these artists, you know, because as an adult, I want to hear adult music, bro. I don't want all my music to be censored.
I guess that makes sense. I guess so. I got to get a new sweatshirt. So my sweatshirt got to say, please stop letting your children listen to black people killing black people in your music.
You could say, you could put that, and also the other thing too, though. Yeah, what you just said. Yeah, but I think, like I said, you know, it's up to parents to make, because, like I said, if I could watch a movie with violence in it and understand it's a movie, when I listen to a rap album, when I hear Yo Gotti talking about selling bricks on a mixtape or whatever, not, I can walk away from that and I can sell a brick in my head with him vibe to the music, but I ain't walking away from that like, man, I need to go get me go get some cocaine. No, our mindsets need to change, bro. I wish that all of our music was uplifting or whatnot, and it had messages, but we done got so far removed from that. But at the same time, it's like you need to be able to be mentally strong enough to understand and to comprehend that this is not this ain't real, bro. And it's important that we keep that away from our children for the same reason why we shield our kids from other things, because right now their minds are sponges. They're gonna suck up and they're gonna absorb everything they hear because they're not able to interpret.
So what you're saying is that, you know, altering what they listen to is equivalent to not allowing your child to play with scissors or knives or cross the street.
I think so. Yeah, because like for me, you know, I'm raising, and we both raising young black daughters, right?
Right.
And I don't know about you, but like I don't buy white dolls. I never bought white dolls
I don't need
my daughter, right? And I'm pretty sure the reason why you don't buy white dolls is probably the same as mine. And like, but for me, I don't buy white dolls for my daughter because my daughter's not old enough. Well, let me say she's young enough now that when she sees these dolls, she'll probably think that this is what pretty is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? These straight hair and the blue eyes or what is what pretty is. And she doesn't, and she may start feeling like she isn't pretty. Because
appreciate that, Devon.
Huh?
Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
None of the dolls look like her. So until my daughter's old enough to comprehend that, hey man, I'm the most beautiful, I'm the baddest thing around here, I need to protect that from her. I need to protect her from that. You get what I'm saying?
Crystal said kids' parents are the reason they think it's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that we are failing, and you know, this accountability. People don't want to hear this. We are failing as parents. We fail our children. I don't think that today's parents love their kids the same way that parents did 50 years ago, 60 years ago.
You know what, bro? You're really making me rethink this whole thing, because I had a whole concept and a whole movement that I was going to center around please stop killing black people in your music. When in fact, the kid, most of those parents are kids themselves. What
Right.
about that aspect of it?
That what she's saying is true. Think about it. We're the 80 babies. I'm an 80 baby, right? So I'm from the crack generation. We the crack babies. We the first generation of kids to be raised without mothers and fathers. The crack generation, since slavery, nothing has been able to take a black woman away from their children but crack. So I'm from the generation of kids The first generation of children to be raised, because there's always been deadbeat daddies around. Not as many, but there has always been deadbeat daddies around, and women have been the backbone and stepped up. But we are the first generation of kids that have, we the latchkey kids, that have parents that have not only fathers, but mothers that weren't there, bro. And like, if we don't have nobody to teach, there was nobody there to teach me, right? And I am grandpa age now. We are grandparents at this point, bro. So you have grandparents that don't know shit teaching their grandbabies nothing. It's people that are, you got people in the club right now that's 45 years old in the club with a 20-year-old granddaughter. They're now with a 20-year-old granddaughter right now. 50 years old and now with a 20-year-olds twerking. And you see all the videos, who's the grandmama and who ain't. You'll see the video, who the mom and who ain't. Like, at some point, we got to say that we're failing our children, bro. And we got to take responsibility and just say we got to fucking do better. Stop putting that shit on the man. We can't put it on the white man. Put it on the warden, whoever, and just say, I got to do better, bro. I got to do better. I don't need to let my child listen to Sexy Red. How hard is that? You know what they're going to require? Me not being on my tablet all day. Me not trying to do Instagram or Snapchat and be an IG model and take all these goddamn trips. It's going to require me to change my lifestyle and go back to being a fucking parent. And until we do that, we can't blame nobody else, bro.
Damn.
We can't. And that's the unfiltered truth. And that's the shit that we don't want to hear. But it need to be said, bro. It need to be said.
Man, your little ignorant ass just dropped something on me just then, bro.
I ain't dropped nothing. It's the same shit I always say.
Well, I listened this time.
Oh. Well, say that then. Hey, Crystal. But yeah, they ain't gotta kick. They can stop killing black people in music. Cause like, bro, it's so much rap. I think the last time when you was down here with me and I was showing you the Dead Prez song, and I'm like, bro, this shit came out in 2000.
Yeah.
The music, I've been listening to music for fucking 25 years now. The music has always been there. We just don't the stuff that we want to hear ain't the positive shit. It ain't nothing that gonna make us better. Because get what happened when somebody tell you to stop eating pork. Damn, man, I love that bacon, man. Fuck, man, I gotta give up my bacon. Where you got high blood pressure?
Bro, you know what? After I pay all my bills, I want to listen to Future, bro. I want to listen to some trap music. After I pay all my bills, I want to listen to some ignorant shit.
You should be able to do that. But let me say this. But you should be able to listen to it only if you're able to discern that it's just music. Entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
And see, right now, we want. This is the other thing that the problem with the especially the gangster rap. We're requiring our gangster rappers to not be actors. We want them to really be killers. We want their music to really be authentic. So what we're seeing right now, we're seeing real serial killers. I think Charles White said this. We got real serial killers that are rappers now. And then we get mad, but y'all wanted them. When Soulja Boy came out, bro, when he first came out, y'all got on Soulja Boy ass, said he was corny, he was real hip hop. He went through the same shit that Will Smith went through when Will Smith came out.
Right.
They were like, oh, he corny, he rapping about summertime and parents don't understand. He ain't no real nigga. And now y'all turned Soulja Boy from the dude that made all the dances and made the parties fun and shit. Now he Big Draco. The nigga got them cracked out tattoos in his face.
Snow powder.
No, bro, y'all did this. Y'all did that shit to Soulja Boy, bro. Y'all did it to him, huh?
Damn. When you say it like that.
Ice-T come with Soulja Boy killed hip hop. You remember this shit? Snoop Dogg, they were talking about him, man. They made him, now he from Bumpton, bro.
There's an entire generation of YN. Okay, so being boring doesn't make music executives.
Money. It don't make any money. Right. They're not making money from y'all ain't buying Dead Prez albums. I'm gonna tell you, I was talking to Neff about this. India Arie is the queen of regular women. Beyonce is the queen of everybody that want to be a bad bitch. She the bad bitches queen, right? But guess who sell more records?
Sexy Red.
Beyonce, huh?
Oh, Beyonce.
India.Arie don't get pushed like Beyonce or whatever, not because she talking about love and being happy and might throw in some Pan Africanism in there. Like, y'all don't want to hear that shit. You want to hear about running these niggas. You want to hear Meg Stallion talking about these knees and running nigga pocket. Cardi B done went back into full homo on Offset. You seen her new song?
Yeah, I seen the new song.
She done went all the way back to goddamn full-fledged hoe. And bro, look at the comments. They supporting that shit, bro. They're like, oh, that what she get. She back outside. He cheated or whatever. She still married, bro.
I'm still gonna say both things. I'm gonna say, please stop killing black people in your music, and I'm also gonna say, please stop letting your children listen to black people kill black people.
Killed in their music.
Yeah,
That's more befitting. Because you, like I
you
said,
can't
I
put
like
all that
action
on the
movies.
sweatshirt though.
People die in every action movie I see. People get blowed up. They get headshots. Please don't take action movies away. I like to watch that shit, bro. You know, when I watch movies, I like to watch action movies, bro. So I would hope that y'all don't put no campaign to please stop making war movies. Cause I be watching.
We need a how to be a good parent movement. Remember I talked about years ago, this was over 20 years ago. I was like, it needs to be a license. You need to have a license to be a parent.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a license to do everything else.
The
You got
problem
to have a license to fly a plane, to drive a car, to go fishing. You got to have a license to do everything except be a parent.
And even with that right now, though, the problem with that is God doesn't say you need a license to do these things, right? God says that when a girl starts menstruating and when a dude starts skeeting, you can be a parent. What we need to do is get back to what we listening to God and doing what God telling us to do. And just be good parents, bro.
Hey, your ringtones are dumb as hell, bro.
I need it to be loud so when it ain't around my phone, I can hear it. What's up, Neil? Hey, baby.
You said yo.
Oh, yeah, because you had called out and I was trying to answer and I muted. I was on the thing with B, on the chat with B.
Oh, okay. I think I was trying to ask if you wanted some what do you call
Put
it?
your phone on mute, bro.
Some Jamaican food. But
no.
Put the live on mute.
That's what I'm trying to do. Hold on. I just told you that. Okay. She called me about food, bro. I don't even know where we was at. I probably wasn't saying it though.
John Fiddlesticks followed the live creator to get into.
Oh, you talking about parenting, bro? Having a license to parent.
Yeah. Imagine if Trump was in charge of parental license.
Yeah. But
that'd be wild.
Man, we gotta teach. We gotta be ready to be parents too. And I don't think that as parents we're doing a good enough job teaching our children how to live.
Ooh, what if you came up with a movement for new parents? A movement for new parents to be careful as to what you allow your child to consume.
You see, listen, bro. You can't create any movement that's centered around accountability because we don't have it. We don't want it.
We gotta have it, or it's gonna be the death of us.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta have accountability.
Because what accountability says is that I messed up or I ain't messing up.
Right.
And people can't nobody do that, bro.
Hey man, I have messed up, man. And I could be messing up, but at some point in time, I want to do the right thing. Like I internally want to do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where growth comes from, and that's where we transition from being males to boys to men to elders.
Right.
That's the whole process. You start out as a male, you become a boy, you become a man.
I appreciate that, DeMonte Montrese. What's up? You got this. Appreciate it.
This don't let you do screenshot, do it?
Screenshot, yeah.
I mean screen share. I can't share a screen. I don't think I can. What did button right there do? Oh, that's a green screen. Oh, okay. So
yeah, I don't know how to do all that, bro.
So what?
I don't know how to do that.
So, you know what I'm finna do? I see exactly what it is. I'm gonna put it behind me, and then
You on your iPad doing that?
yeah, I'm on the iPad right here.
Okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about that. That's out of my league.
Say what?
Viewers, keep it up. More likes can attract viewers. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hold on, bro. Bro, can you hear me? Bro, it looked like your screen frozen.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I was trying to pull this thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Can you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to put this thing in my background. I'm move out of the way so you can read it. So if you don't hear me, I'm still here though. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know. Join Sunflower, Anthony Colosson.
Bro, did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah, nigga, you said you was gonna do the thing in the
You keep saying
background.
you don't know what's going on. Oh. Cause when I go out, you say you don't know what's going on. Hold on, all right, hold on.
DLS Lupe G. Too fast. Juanita Quinter. What's going on, Juanita? Greg Miller. Marjo Hernandez.
All right, I'm back now.
Noel Sneed. Sharon Clausen. Mr. Cake. Y'all going too fast, bro. I can't even see all those. That's a lot of people.
Damn.
Juan Mulkey. Slingshot. Pretez. Big Jack Kenny. LOL. Is that really who you are? Renee. I can't read all those. It's too fast. I ain't that smart. Amelia. What's going on, Amelia? How are you?
Is that my daughter, Amelia? What Amelia that is?
It says Amelia Areza Kaufman.
No, Amelia Zamora is mine.
I'm cool, chilling. Where you at, Amelia? What's up, Philip Ribbon? Gella the Destroyer. Bradley Smith.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Arizona. What is that, bro?
I'm gonna show it to you on my phone.
Level maturity at 30.
I'm gonna turn my camera around. And then
Phoenix, Arizona. Grandpa.
Who called you grandpa?
Barefoot Oddity. I'm about to have to get offline because
yeah. Check this out real quick.
Yeah, and then I got to tend to my child.
Shit.
What are you looking up, bro?
Can you see that?
Man, I ain't got my glasses. I can't see shit.
All right, this is a chart right here, right? It was from Naeem Akbar from Visions of Black Men. He adapted this chart. This is Brother Baruti. He in the West End in Atlanta. This is all come out of the book Asafo, the Warrior Guide, the African Warrior Guide. Okay, so this one right here, look. So it shows you the stages of development right here. You see male. It say the source of self-control, guidance, and discipline is external. Somebody got to tell males what to do. The level of maturity, their level of thought is ignorance. And then the relative weight of interpersonal priorities. They think about themselves first and not others. And then you transition into being a boy. And you got your self-control is external and somewhat internal. And your level of thought is you receiving information. And then you thinking about yourself and others. But when you become a man, your self-control and discipline is internal, bro. It comes from your spirit and internal. And you start accumulating knowledge. Because knowledge is coming from experiment with information. And wisdom is accumulation of time, bro. But then the weight of the interpersonal priorities, you see yourself, but others is more of a priority. So, and the last step is being an elder.
Okay.
And so you can switch out male with female, boy with girl.
Hey,
See,
I get it.
You,
I got to tend to my child.
How you been? You
All
could
right.
have had me on here hour and a half, man.
That's a good time. I appreciate your time, brother.
Say what?
I appreciate your time.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now it's showing me the comments. All right.
All right.
Bye, bro.